What up?
Hey, what's going on, man? What it is? What it was? What it gonna be?
What you got? A piece of notebook paper hanging up there?
Oh well, so I didn't want you to see, uh, and it might break your heart. I don't know. I didn't want you to see the news. It's big news. I told you there's big news coming. Big news.
Okay.
I'll announce it. But anyway,
What do you got there?
what? Do what?
What do you got?
So I'm the new official member of LBK. So they had a meeting, and you were in, dude. You were in. You won the world championship. You placed top 5 at the NSD. Like you were in, but they felt like as a long-term investment, they felt like I was probably a better deal because they feel like if you go to many more competition hunts, you're probably gonna get cancer. As many cigarettes as you were smoking, and they feel like I'm a little healthier. So longevity, it's a long term decision, and I told Paul that, so I let Paul know. He said, "I bet it ain't colon cancer," and so he's probably yeah, probably not. But yeah, I'm an official member of LBK.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty jelly.
Yeah, me and my BPC are now LBK for life.
Dang. Must be nice. Must be nice. What about so let's clarify this. You know why I smoke your cigarettes?
To calm your nerves.
I'm superstitious.
To calm you're superstitious.
Yeah.
So I had a friend.
Smoked one at a hunt and I won the hunt. And then the next cast, I was like, hey, let me have one of them cigarettes again, them lucky cigarettes. And I won that cast and made it like to the finals. So every time I'm like, give me a lucky cigarette. Keep winning. I don't know if it's A, the cigarettes, or B, I'm getting lucky.
Maybe okay, both. So let's take some data. What about the hunt that you come in last place? Did you smoke that day?
No.
You might be right.
I don't.
You might be right. You might be right. I wouldn't quit.
It keeps on. Marlboro gonna be sponsoring me.
Yeah, I wouldn't quit.
Yeah. It keeps on. Marlboro's gonna be sponsoring me.
Yeah, but I thought that was funny. I told Paul, and he's like, "I bet it won't be colon cancer." That boy went to the bathroom 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, the nicotine gets me now. The nicotine does because I'm not used to it. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, it's a stimulant and it relaxes you. I had a buddy, we used to squirrel hunt, and like so like on in the day when the squirrels quit moving a little bit and it's kind of dead, and you're sitting there
and you're bored.
He had a lot of cigarette because every time he light a cigarette, we'd trade and he'd have to throw it down or something like that. So if we hadn't traded in a while,
hey, light that cigarette.
Oh, we go.
Yeah, put it out.
Yeah,
he smoked 1 cigarette per hunt, 10 trees on the same cigarette.
No. When he gets to the tree, you just throw it down. We shoot or whatever, and he might remember to pick it up, or it might be wet or something. But yeah,
I heard that. Mm-hmm. That's pretty sweet. So what all come with your sponsorship?
That's confidential. You'd have to be part of LBK for me to fill that in. I had to sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement.
I guess you're saying that for are you number one? Are you saying I'm stupid, or are you saying that for the people that might not know?
I'm saying that for the people that might not know what an NDA is.
I thought you were trying to insinuate something.
No, I would never. Non-disclosure agreement. What happens at LBK stays at LBK. So,
are you getting a tattoo?
I might already have one. That might have been the reason why it took Paul and me so long to get back.
Oh, I thought it was because y'all was hanging at an assassin off the back of that Chevrolet.
Well, we were doing that. Hey, I tell you what, man. So
you cheeked up. You get one on your cheeks.
No, tramp stamp, baby.
Oh,
no.
A tramp stamp. It go up your spine?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Did you say D'Entrée?
Yeah.
D'Entrée?
That's a slick hole.
Got a hole at the top and a hole at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
You had to say it like this when you show people your tattoo.
Like, you see that squirrel? I'm like, no, I guess it done timbered out.
It went in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is funny. I'm gonna have to call him up and see where mine is. I gotta get this disclosure.
Well, hey, so I get a vote. I do get a vote now, so I'll put your name in the hat.
Well, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. Man, that's awesome. So what's going on around your house? Anything new right quick before we get into these hunts?
Nah, just baseballing and t-balling and gymnastics and soccer and dance.
Mm-hmm.
As far as what's going on in my world, a lot of work. I worked today. Put in a good day, long day. Felt horrible this morning. Slept through our podcast time.
Mm-hmm.
See, I pushed it 30 minutes thinking I needed a little bit more sleep because I felt so bad last night.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I feel pretty good now. I took some medicine and hopped up on B vitamins and caffeine. So thanks to this old kill clip, a Flaming Joe.
Yeah. Heard that.
Hey, I drove to LBL. I left the house at 8:30 after a soccer game. Drove straight to LBL. Got there at 4:45 the next morning. Then went on the freaking finals cast of the Junior World, and didn't go to bed. And hunted that evening too.
Warrior.
And didn't go to bed till that night.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you, I could tell it was starting to wear down on you. Well, multiple reasons. Number one, I knew you had to be dragging when you said, hey, before we go out on this practice round, do you want an energy drink? And I'm like, well, what do you got? And he was like, you named a few off. I was like, dang, how many you got in there? And he was like, well, I drank 6 last night on the way.
Yeah.
And then.
And then like nature called and I passed blood. So like, I don't know if it was from all the energy drinks that ate a hole in my stomach, something. But anyway, got that demon out of me. And then I was ready to go. I was pretty good after that.
So we might or might not have a lawsuit against Killcliff. How many did they say that you can drink in a day?
Oh, I don't pay attention to that stuff. Whatever it is, I double it. So
self-medication.
If it says don't drink more than 2 a day, well then for sure you can drink 4. And I passed, so I went from PM to AM, so it was a new day. So technically, if you can only have 2 a day, I think I'd probably be good with 8.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, especially when the time changed, from 11:59 p.m. to 12 a.m.
It starts over.
Even if you don't sleep, it's another day.
It's another day.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. Now, I will say this: we had almost a near, I wouldn't say death experience, more of a near broken leg experience yesterday at my house.
Oh,
yeah, I was out there spraying the weeds, and my wife thought it was a good idea to get my son's dirt bike out. And I'd been telling him I was going to let him ride it yesterday. When I get him out, I'll put his helmet and his goggles and his gloves, and he's got his boots on. Well, she just sticks his helmet on him. He'd been riding around the yard. We go to my neighbor's house. He's got a big tabletop. I let him jump the tabletop.
Okay.
Well, the tabletop, for the people that don't know.
Is that an actual table?
Do you want me to answer that?
Is it like a coffee table?
It's a dirt mound.
Oh.
So they call it a tabletop. What it is they build a ramp up like a face of a jump, and it's flat on top, and then it goes off the distance that you want. Normally people build a big tabletop, which equals 3 jumps, like a triple. And what they do is once the kids get used to jumping, if they don't make it, they're okay. They land on top and they can roll off the end. And you work your way up to jumping all the way across. And then once you know how fast to hit it, they dig the dirt out in the middle. So it's a big double, a huge double. All you got to do is hit the same speed.
Yeah, I got you.
And then once they get used to that, they'll dig it out and make it a triple. That way, they're like not terrified. And all they got to do is hit it the same speed. Anyways, he had a big tabletop. Well, it don't really have a big lip on it because it's for kids. So it don't launch them way up in there. So my boy's hitting it. Yeah, and he hits a couple times. He gets this high off the ground. He's doing 20, 25.
Yeah, but he thinks he's probably this high.
Oh, he thinks he jumped the moon.
Yeah.
He grinning when he comes back up. He's like, watch this time. And he hits it. Yeah. And the first thing he does is he sticks his foot off the peg. And when his foot hits the ground, it kicks his leg behind him. Okay. So when it comes forward, it gets stuck between the swing arm and his tire. And he's still going. And he says, ah! And I said, oh, shit. And I'm running. And he rolls off the end of the tabletop. He probably goes another 90 foot. The sole of his shoe is rubbed to the inner sole on that shoe. I'm surprised it didn't suck this foot in the tire. Scared me to death. And then, obviously, it was my fault because I didn't put boots on him. But
right.
But
Dang.
you know,
I mean, of all people, Cody,
the one that didn't start the bike and put him on it.
You should know about
safety. But
safety with your feet.
Scared me to death. And I have been on him. I said, son, you keep your feet on the pegs. The first thing they want to do is stick your feet out. That is terrible. You don't stick your feet out. It's better to fall over than it is to stick your foot out and run over your foot.
Yeah.
I've been trying to teach them.
You know, instinct. You feel more secure sticking that leg out. I understand.
We had some learning experience. Now, I got him up. My little girl still wanted to ride. So I said, look, you go over and sit next to the Ranger. He said, no, I want to ride some more. So I got the dirt out of the brakes. You know, it was all matted up in the brakes. I got it out of the brakes, kicked it off, got it started. And here he went again. Now, he was going a little bit slower, a good bit slower after the near-death experience. But
yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So, but anyways, near-death experience on a dirt bike. Y'all, safety first. If your kids has got dirt bikes, make sure they're riding with boots and gloves and the helmet.
Man, my boy's dirt bike's not even here.
You didn't get it running?
You got it running, but it's at Pappy's. It's at Nindy and Pappy's.
Wow. Heard that. He don't like to ride at your house?
Yeah. He likes to ride it anywhere we go. But the last time he stayed over there, they come got it and hadn't brought it back.
Wow. I got you.
Which is fine because, man, it's been so wet. He'd have the yard rooted up pretty bad. Yeah.
Well, let's get into these hunts. We're gonna save we'll start with the Junior World.
Let's go. Ready? Well, I'm ready.
For the people watching on the screen, I've got a list of the top 10 up that's on YouTube. I'm gonna leave that up for just a second, and then I've got a couple of pictures of actually the dogs that we'll post so that people could actually see the dogs. So now that we have that, I've got a picture. If Wade needs me to read them off, or can you remember them? So you know first place. You want to announce first place for the Junior NSD World Hunt?
No, we're going. All right, hang on. Not that. I think we need to read it backwards and go 10th and have it 10th through first.
Okay.
Is what I think. All right, so I'll read it, okay? Coming in 10th place, you have Big Bird with the handler Chase Brown.
Mm-hmm.
9th place, Festus 2 with Josh Presley.
Mm-hmm.
8th place, Izzy, Michael Perkins. 7th place, Racket Maker, Bart Williams.
Yep.
6th place, Witch with John Saunders.
Yep.
5th place, we have Jen with Henry Langford.
Right here. What? Here's a picture of Jen and Henry Langford. It's a, what's that?
Oh, Jen's a big old beautiful.
What is that? Tree and you think? It's a good looking dog.
To me, Jen looks like a jamming bow dog.
Yeah. Blanket back dog with what would you call it? Like a caramel legs and head?
Oh, like I love that caramel, but I might even go a little bit. Let's try Egyptian cinnamon. It's Egyptian cinnamon with a blanket, a satin blanket back.
Yeah. I like it. It's good looking dog.
Yeah, real tight footed, cat footed, a deep chest. You know, if I was a bench show
and
judge,
posing good.
She would be a high quality, just a high qualifier. You know, I think she would rank pretty high. Look at those feet. Look how tight. Good. She got straight legs.
Mm-hmm. Good looking dog.
Yeah, I like her. All right. 4th place. Yeah, Maddie Evans handling Trudy.
Now they guided my 3rd round cast.
Hey, I'll say the
good
best.
people. Good.
Yeah,
people,
they're the best.
Man, great people.
Yeah. I met Derek several years ago when he had Georgia Overdrive in a junior hunt. I don't know if it's a junior nationals or the junior world.
That slipped my mind. That, which obviously I'm bad with names, but that is who we was talking about with Georgia Overdrive, and you said you knew both of them. Okay,
yeah,
I'm with you.
Yep.
I'm on the same page. Great people.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Oh, the best.
Now, Trudy looks like a, I'd assume a tree and cur, also short tail. She kind of brindle and blanket back, white.
The chrome trim.
Yeah,
trim. So that right there, we call that a blanket back brindle female with chrome trim.
Yep, and she had a bunch of squirrels I saw on her scorecards.
Yeah, they do a lot of winning with old Trudy.
Yep, good looking dog.
3rd place, and this is a dog I know a little bit about. I've been on several casts with him, and he's looked good every time. His name is Johnny Cash, and handler, I think owner as well, Ethan Ledbetter.
So he is. I was thinking he was a walker dog, but he's got a short tail. Somebody told me he was a walker dog.
I mean, he's
more like a tree and cur to me. Yeah, he's got some walker in there.
He's part walker.
He got a horn on him. I know that from that final.
I was on a cast with him at Nationals, and Ethan told me what Johnny was, but I don't remember. Him and O'Brien Hartlemer are running buddies. Brian has taken Ethan under his wing, and is I guess you could say Ethan is his protege.
And I really enjoyed them. They're good competitors. I had a lot of fun talking to them this weekend.
Oh yeah,
that's I guess that would be a blanket back dog with some white trim on it, also, huh?
Yeah, I call him a tricolor dog.
Okay, yeah, he ain't got no brindle else that I see.
I would call that a blanket back tricolor tree and cur. That's what I call it.
Good looking dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 2nd place, you have Hattie with Jeff Smith. Now, Hattie might be the total package. Hattie is a beautiful dog. She turned 2 years old the day before the finals. So the start of the junior world, she turned 2 years old.
Wow.
She is absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
We call that a ring neck. She is a red female with chrome trim, ring necked. She's got a good mouth on her, and she doesn't boo-hoo on the ground. She don't mess around. When she barks, she's treed. She just falls treed. You hear nothing, and then you hear her fall treed. Ow, 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 ow.
Yep.
And she's nice. She is the real deal.
Now that's Jeff Smith. Lane Parks is in the picture, and that's Bo Butler, ain't it?
It is Bo Butler. Yep.
I don't know their official affiliation with the dogs, but I really enjoyed talking to them two gentlemen this weekend. They were really good guys.
Well, and see, I don't know if I think Lane might be affiliated with the dog because he was on the cast and
or just buddies.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And and Bo's a handsome man, so they might just wanted him to hold the picture.
He is. He's a big, strong man.
Hold the plaque. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a good jaw. He's got a good jawline. And then coming in first place, the reigning, defending NSD Junior Champion of the world, 2-time. He's also the national champion. Showstopper, Adios, Romeo.
Romeo, big old white dog with a beautiful black head, which is black, mostly black in color.
Yep, he's got some tan highlights in there.
Beautiful.
He is a beautiful dog. He is.
Boy, he looks good on that bench, don't he?
He does. I wish Wade's hand. I wish his fingers wasn't right there, so you can see his head a little better. But
does he mess with them dogs for posing?
Only in the winter circle.
Only in the winter circle. I heard that. And then you got
Mr.
Tom Smith, Uncle Tom, and the one and only number one in your heart, and number 1 to 3 in the picture, Shane Mason.
Yeah, number 1 in Louisiana.
Number 1 in hey, that's all that counts, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, number 1 in Louisiana, and that was the top 10 of a very strong junior NSD World Hunt.
Mm-hmm. Romeo looked great too, by the way.
Man, that final cast was action packed. How many scores did we squirrel? Romeo had 3. Cash Tree 2 or 3. 3.
Yeah, but we've seen more than that.
I think we treed like 6 or 7 on that cast.
Yeah, I think
maybe 8.
I think Johnny took a bad break on a timbering squirrel.
Yep.
There quite a few squirrels.
Very good cast. I enjoyed it. In the mist and rain, it was a good cast.
Some pretty good hills too.
Hey, those are a little bigger than the Mississippi Mountains.
A
little bigger.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we have the top 10 of the NSD Senior World.
You gonna rate them? You want me to?
I like what you're doing. I like it.
Okay. All right. Number 10. You have a beautiful tree and curve female named Stella, owned and handled by the Next Level, Anthony Morris.
Yep.
Number 9. This is some of that Woody Nation stuff. Storm, handled by Josh Perkins.
Yep.
You have number 8 coming in, Pissed Off Pig with Ken Nisley handling.
Do what? Ken Nisley?
Yep.
Yep. With the pig. Now, pig.
With the pig.
Is the first bodies to ever win or get in the top 10 of the NSD World. Now, I don't know if that's true or not.
It could be. I have no idea. Coming in 7th place, Chloe with Michael Harlow.
Yep. Now, Chloe, is a dog from here at the house that is a tree and cur from what's Jeff Stockman?
So I believe Rod Hardy had a hand in breeding her. She's out of Festus and a tree, maybe a hound female. And Henry Langford started her, I believe. I think you started her, Sting, and Spring all at the same time. And Jeff Stockman bought her from Henry and finished her out. I think he got Tree and Cur Dog of the Year with her one year. Maybe Reserve Junior Dog or maybe Junior Dog. I don't know. Done a lot of stuff with her. Sold her. And then I think she kind of hung out in the guy's pen for just a little bit. And then JW got her, I think. And then Harlow got her from JW, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, she has won a good bit this year. I think she was the number 3 trinker in the country.
Yeah, and hey, she's really turned it on with her accuracy. Like she's been doing, like there's been several casts she's in where she was like 6 for 7, 7 for 8.
Well, at the World Hunt, she was 400 plus in the first 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice though.
Yep.
Really nice though.
All right, coming in number 6.
Yep.
All right, this is Robert Bigger's dog, Monkey. I think it's Tree Jamming Monkey.
13 months old.
Tree Slamming Monkey. Yeah, she is 13 months old. That is correct.
13 months old. Extremely impressive.
I don't know if this come out of any of Robert's some of the stuff he's had before. You remember he had that tricolor dog named HD?
I do remember HD, but I don't.
Good looking dog. Really good. I think he done some winning with him too. I think he might have been like a really good coon dog too.
Yeah.
Thing coming in. Well, so Pig's not the. I mean, he's not the only five to place in the top 10.
Go on now.
All right, so Gunner is not a feist. He is a cur dog. I've measured a ton of feist dogs. I measured some that were too big. I measured some that met the. I measured a lot that were the standard, but he's going to be over 18 inches tall. Not by much, but he is over 18 inches tall. So 5th place.
Got all my kennel mates in there.
Smoke Show. Well, at this time it was, but they had a meeting, and ultimately you got voted out. But maybe next time, like you got one on your side. I'm on your side. I'm voting for you. Yeah. Hey, there you go. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah. You're a member too.
Hey, I got a key to the clubhouse. 50% share.
I know where the key's at.
So, yep. Hey.
Where's your tattoo?
LBK.
Where's your tattoo?
On the front. It's just a solid log. It's a solid trunk.
Yeah. They got a stump.
It's a stump. Oh, that's funny. Yep. So, yeah, coming in 5th. Smoke Show's top gunner with your one and only first or second favorite host on the Plussed Up podcast, Cody Moreland. And
there ain't nothing wrong with silver.
That ain't even silver, baby. That's nothing. That's the least. That's the first place you get to play.
Yeah. No, you said first or second on the podcast, and I said there's nothing wrong with silver.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, I see what you're saying. Exactly.
Over your head a little bit.
So,
all right,
Gunner is a little bit bigger. He gets called than a feist. He gets called a feist a lot, but he gave me a lot this weekend, and we done good.
Coming in number 3. No, number 4. Number 4. You have I believe she's a straight walker dog, or him. Shadow is Aldridge's Shadow with Tim Tipton handling.
Yep.
There that beautiful walker dog is.
There's Bo again.
Bo and Tim are buddies and kennel partners and riding partners.
Yep. I had a really good cast with Bo. I really enjoyed.
Dude. I told you got a great cast. Whenever you draw it out, I said, dude, you got a great cast to go on. And he was like, man, I thought those dogs done a lot of winning. I was like, they do. He's like, I thought you said it's a good cast. It's like, no, I was talking about your cast mates. I was talking about, no, it's a hard draw. No, you got a hard draw. Like,
yeah. You was just talking about how easy it was to get along with them.
Yeah, I was talking about the gentleman handling.
Yeah, you got a great cast. I was like, I thought they was pretty nice dogs. She's like, well, they was. There they are. I was like, well, anyway. So
coming in number 3rd. One of the, anything out of cash is usually is going to be up there 1, 2, or 3. We have Miss Susan with Clay Stevens handling.
Yep. Clay looked like you're trying to choke her out right there.
They need to work on that bench show.
Yeah. Yeah. And Uncle Mike Thomas is in there.
Is he not the best?
Oh, he was funny, boy. He got to talking some junk in there Sunday morning, and it was funny, boy. He tells the stories.
He's got some great stories.
I wish I would have uploaded the picture of Wade and Uncle Mike. I didn't get that picture.
Man.
But
it's a good one.
Yeah. What's the guy's name on the other guy in there? I didn't introduce myself to him. I didn't know.
Tom Smith?
No.
I'm not for sure.
So you got Tom, Mike,
I know who you're talking about.
Oh.
I'm not for certain.
Okay. Well, they Walker dog. Susan's a really nice tricolored Walker dog.
Mm-hmm.
So
number 2. Oh man. Number 2. The one, the only LBK Spike.
Mm-hmm.
Handler Bart Williams.
Yep. And
I
didn't get
Spike
invited
go.
in this.
No, well. No, nor did I. I was gone, but I'd already left out pulling the Nissan. But I seen Spike in like sudden death overtime hunt against Messiah. I'm talking, it wasn't the most pleasurable hunt because we was in some hellacious hills.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as high quality handling, squirrel dogs, performance, high quality. 2 totally different types of dogs, 2 totally different styles with the same outcome. And so I was talking to Chris Sproul, I believe his last name.
Yeah, that's him right here in the middle.
Yeah, retired firefighter.
Yep.
He was like, man, at first he's like, man, I should have stayed at the truck because we done some walking. And but then like the last half of the cast, it was glorious. He's like, this is why I came on this hunt. Like, this is fantastic. And like this is before they ever went to overtime. And I told Chris, because we was talking about their different styles and how much of a freak Messiah is and how Spike is just showing out and like it was just a great show. It was a spectacle. It was just fantastic. And I was like, I really think that Spike probably has an advantage over Messiah in a sudden death situation. And then he's like, yeah, you might be right.
Messiah's finna go somewhere.
Well, he just goes so hard charging. And he don't necessarily get out of pocket every time. He does not. Like he trees squirrels. But he's got such a fast motor. Like he covers a lot of ground real fast. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we went to overtime. Spike does tree first. Messiah trees right after Spike. Circle Spike, go to Messiah's tree. There is a smoking hole. I'm talking about looked like lava coming out of it.
A glory hole?
On this, if a squirrel come out of it, it would have been a glory hole. But it would have been glorious. But couldn't get him to come out.
The glory hole.
Yeah. So then it went to sudden death. All right, sudden death overtime. And Chris says, well, this thing's fixing to be over with. At least we know, one of them's going to win. And I said, well, or he might have said the next one that trees win. I was like, whoa. I was like, don't jinx it. I was like, I have seen sudden death not produce a winner. Like if the dogs don't get treed in 10 minutes, you can go to another sudden death or you flip a coin. And anyway, we just kind of laughed. Off the cut, it's probably, I don't know, just a few minutes. Nothing. Messiah opens, and this is subjective. Bart would probably say Spike opened first. Messiah opens in that locate. Spike opens. Bart and Wade tree their dogs at the exact same time. I'm talking the exact same time. And there's like, so what do you do here?
Who called it right?
They both did.
Hmm.
And Wade said, I got you. And Bart's like, I got you. And we're just spectators. And I'm thinking, that's about as close as you could possibly get to being exactly the same time.
And they both said it right.
They both said it right. So what do you do right there? You split the points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whose tree you go to first?
Don't know. Flip a coin, I guess.
I would say in this situation, that's what I would do. I go to the closest one first and then go to the next one. Or appoint one of the LBK members to go to Messiah's tree to observe in case a squirrel timbers. But Messiah just went on and treed probably a couple hundred yards further and Spike treed right there.
Yeah.
So Spike advanced. Bart said Spike blew Messiah off the tree, like bam, and blew him off the tree. But he didn't. But man, it was a great cast. Not the most pleasurable, but as far as high quality, it was great. It was something to see.
Spike's a good looking brindle dog too.
He is.
Yep.
Keep going. Here we go. And your winner. I forget what his whole name is, but game over with Brian Hartram.
Yep.
All right.
Game over. Good looking dog.
I would call that a red brindle. Like that's like a deep red brindle with a ring neck dog, chrome trim, chromed up brindle dog. Got a big locate. And Brian says, when you hear that, the game's over.
The game is over at that point.
Yep.
Because he's there.
That's right.
So Ethan, they come in third, and a junior is buddy Brian won the hunt.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And Susan got third. The Ohio folk be taking over.
Oh, they're both from Ohio? I didn't know that. Brian's from Ohio?
Clay is too. So that's where Susan's from as well.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Wow. First and third from Ohio. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You want to cover a little about the NSD World Hunt while we're at it?
Yeah, you talking about how much fun we had?
Man, I had a ball. I heard a bunch of stuff that we can't say on here, probably not politically correct while I was there.
Big news. I got it confirmed. NSD, it's going to be some changes coming. That's all I can say.
I've heard a little something myself.
Yeah.
I actually hadn't said nothing to you about.
Yeah, I didn't have to say it.
And you might already know about it. So huge. So y'all be looking for this huge news. But that being said, before the huge news is announced on a later podcast, the banquet.
The red carpet score dog event.
Top tier.
Yeah.
I was wearing a velvet blue sports coat with a white undershirt. You had on
chains. You had your chains.
You had the hair slicked back.
Oh yeah.
Button-up shirt and them skinny jeans.
Yeah. I'm just preaching from here up.
Hey, you look like a youth minister from the waist down. But
yeah,
we sat at the table with Harlow and Zach, and
and Paul.
Paul. But I'm just saying, like the hunters was Harlow and Zach and me and you, and everybody at the table won something. That hunted, and
Yeah.
Harlow and then won all
Oh,
kinds of stuff.
hey, that table was piled up, and I tell you something, it's full circle, dude. It's full circle because so Harlow won Dog of the Year
Yep.
with Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Zach won Handler of the Year from handling Dancer. Paul is the one that discovered Dancer. He's the one, like, lover, hater. You can blame Paul. He's the one that discovered her.
What was her name? Trudy?
No, her name was like Polly.
Yeah, same thing. It wasn't very good.
Yeah. Hey. You're talking about there's a dog in the top 5 of the junior world named Trudy.
No, I said Polly. I said Polly wasn't very good. Trudy's great.
Okay. Yeah.
Call him up. Trudy is a wonderful name. I like that.
I think so too.
I like that one, Derek. I
Anyway,
wasn't saying that towards your dog, but everybody else's Trudy is not very good. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
So Polly is not the flashiest name in the world, whatever. So anyway, I'd hunt her. I put the name Dirty Dancer on her because that's flashier and it probably sells better.
Yeah.
So full circle, you got the guy that discovered her with Paul. You got the guy that put her in a hunt, and I got second at the Texas State Hunt. Won $830 with her.
Didn't even own her.
No, she's on trial. And put the name on her, and then you got the guy that put the time into her, and you got the guy that handled her. So it was just a full circle at a circular table. Coincidence? I don't think so. I think there's a reason. We're all in that circle, right?
One big circle. The circle of trust, winners, life.
Yeah,
depends on if you're a Simba fan, but
I am.
I am too. I always hated Mufasa.
What about Scar?
No, whoa, back up. You know how bad I am with names. I hated Scar. I love Mufasa before he died.
Okay. I thought Scar was pretty cool too. I think Scar had a good streak in him somewhere, but
yeah, all heathens do.
Mm-hmm.
So also, for y'all that haven't been, Lake Barkley is pretty cool. I still don't know that there's enough to keep my family occupied right there, but it is beautiful terrain. Great hunting. I have never seen that many squirrels. There were squirrels everywhere up there. Was hilly. Pretty tough.
Oh man, I bet that'd be a great place to ride horses to the hills and road hunt. There's road hunting dogs.
Foilers, ATVs. I bet you get you a half a case of beer and ride them back road. I'm not saying do anything illegal, but
I've seen side by sides up there, but I didn't see any this weekend.
I didn't either. I didn't see any horses. Y'all saw a couple of hippies, didn't you?
Yeah, dude. So we're pulling up there on a cast. This is the finals, and it's like 6 trucks. And where we park, there were some hipster-looking folks. Had their lawn chairs out, had their dogs out. They had a couple.
It wasn't a bulldogs. That was the second round.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was second round. Yeah. In the second round, in the in the senior open world.
Yeah.
So we just we just pulled up right beside them.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 trucks. Here comes some bicyclers riding down through there. They go. They weren't with the hipsters. And like 6 4-wheel drive trucks pulls up. We all jump out,
putting on boots.
And I know, and just was like basically like a group of like a motorcycle gang just rolls up on some folks. Anyway, I think Wade might have said something to him, like talked to him a little bit. And then I seen this woman like folding up her chair. I said, hey, y'all do not have to leave. Like, we're leaving. We're just parked here and we're leaving. We're not even gonna be here. She's like, well, we've got our dogs here. It's like, our dogs are going with us.
Yeah.
Y'all do not have to leave. Please don't leave on account of us. She goes, I think we're leaving. So, like somebody, I think Anthony says, like, oh yeah, like they drove a couple hours to get away from everybody so they could open up their chairs, sit down, smoke some dope or something. And we just piled it on top of them.
Paul said while he was sitting in that truck after y'all was gone, like a little bit later, here come two guys walking with their sticks.
Hikers, yeah. No vehicles parked, just come out of nowhere.
But they was what the hell is these loud ass dogs doing in here?
Well, yeah, we probably run them out. Could you imagine? You're out there walking, like, ah, 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 ah. That'd be funny.
I couldn't imagine that guy was out there fishing that day we practiced out there.
Yeah, he probably cracked him open like a, I don't know, like a High Life, like a Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Or maybe an Original Coors.
Is that the beer of fishermen? Miller High Life?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Possible.
It's a champagne of beers.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he's out there fishing in this. Didn't look like any kind of brush or any kind of terrain.
It looks like he's fishing some gravel. I hope he had a live scope.
Yeah, I mean, heck, you don't need a live scope out there. You can see.
Well, I'll tell you this. It looked like to me he was fishing a gravel bank.
That's what it looked like to me, too. But, yeah, we had 3 dogs and they're hammering.
And you'd hear, oh, and then across the holler, it bounced off the lake. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it took longer to get over there and get back than what you would think. Like
it did. It was
like it sounded like another dog.
Like it was. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Awesome artifacts like house places, old house places, and it's very historical. Pretty cool cultural spot. Yeah, I will say this: it's not for the weak or the weary. It's tough terrain. Really tough terrain.
A lot of those people that lived there was forced by the government at gunpoint.
Yeah. Well, what's funny to me is they kept saying, those of y'all that want to stay, and I think it was Uncle Scott, the Canadian, he kept saying, Scott, kennel partner Scott.
I got you.
Right there on the right.
Yeah. He smokes about as many cigarettes as you.
Yeah, well, I was getting them from him. But anyways, he would go when they told him if they didn't want to leave. I don't know if everybody back in shot lever actions. You said the pistol. I don't know. He kept doing this. I don't know if he was there or had family back then that took over.
Yeah, I figured they'd come in with like pistols and maybe like some BARs or something. Like the government, I would think.
So, quick question. All the movies, when it gets down to business, you see them. Or
because that's the most intimidating sound in the world. Imagine you're trying to slip into a house, perhaps a window, back door, whatever, and you hear a.
I imagine my next thing is pulling the trigger.
Yeah. Well, that's what you meant. Like, like I would imagine the next thing you would do, like, either crap or smoke a cigarette. Like, that would make me nervous if I heard a,
But I'm just like, the gun should already be loaded if we're getting to this point. It should.
Yeah. If like the real deal, like I'm always ready. Like you want to talk about safety and things like that when you're out there squirrel hunting. I have friends that unload their shotgun, then walk to the next tree and load it back up.
That's pretty
great.
Good. Huh? That's pretty cool. I don't know that I do that.
Dude, it's great. It is a great. That's a great deal. a great posse. I don't do that. I'm locked and loaded all the time.
It might want to leave when we're walking up. Hang on, squirrel.
Hey, when I'm walking into the tree, my gun is off my shoulder. And if he's leaving, I'm ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Like I take no prisoners. I don't want them getting away. If my dog treat that squirrel, I want to make sure this is used to, or if I'm on a killing. If I'm on a killing, all that stuff comes back. But if I'm just training, I let a lot go. But if I'm on a killing, I'm not taking prisoners.
Not taking prisoners.
Mm-mm.
Well, let's summarize the World Hunt. I would say awesome. Like great event.
Yeah.
68 people there, everybody conversating, awesome banquet, awesome
playing
venue.
Cornhole.
Yeah. Now I'll say this. It amazes me. Number one, I feel like the NSD is full of a bunch of liars because everybody in there told me they've only played once or twice in their life, and then they make 4 in a row. So I don't know if either A, so there's one of 3 things. They're liars, they're sandbaggers, or they burn up all their luck during the hunt on cornhole. I don't know.
Hey, you're dealing with dog handlers, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with probably.
They're gonna stretch the truth.
I ain't played in 6 months.
My dog didn't take that minus.
Yeah. So is
there's squirrel, there's squirrel.
You make 4 in a row, and then you say, I don't play but twice a year. Is that equivalent to my dog didn't move 60 foot?
I think so.
45 foot.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
There he goes. It was 2 of them.
Yeah. So pretty good. Great time. We'll be back.
It was a
Had
good
a lot
time.
of fun.
Hey, I would like to say that so they done handler of the year, junior handler of the year, sophomore handler of the year. They did not do mother of the year. I think Heather Shriver should get mother of the year. She hauled Cutter all the way from Texas all the way to LBL.
Good point.
So that boy could handle, so he could accept his awards and handle, his dog in the World Hunt.
Great point. Very good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, great event. We got any more on that subject?
Maybe we can float back and forth. Maybe. I don't know. I can't think of something. So what we got right here? I'll let you read that. That's your stuff. I don't have an original Mountain Cur.
So they did have an 1 round original Mountain Cur Association. Man, these words are small. Original Mountain Cur Association benefit hunt. Looked like
Newt.
Third. Newt was 9th. Are we going to read them all?
Oh, no.
I was just going to read top 3.
Yeah.
Treat. What does it say? Treat Mountain, Alamos. What does that say?
Big something.
Big Mac.
Okay.
Treat Mountain, Alamos, Big Mac. Y'all going to have to do better writing. I think that's Big Mac. Is that
Kenny
Gray? With Kenny Gray from Georgia. This should be Big Mac. I believe it says 3rd place. Does that say 3rd place in there?
That's an OMCBA dog.
It looks like a tree and cur to me.
Don't it look like a tree and cur?
I don't know that I see much difference between them tree and curs I saw a while ago and this dog, but a good looking dog.
They look like they cut his tail a little short for me.
It's a good looking dog.
He is a good looking scamp. Look at him.
So what color would you call that? He's darker than a yellow.
I would call that kind of a brown dog with some chrome trim. He's not a ring neck.
I believe it. Man, these pictures on our screens are pretty small. I think that says 3rd place. It does say 3rd place when I blow it up.
Okay.
So 3rd place. Congratulations, Kenny Gray. So that's 3rd place at the OMCBA hunt. We got 2nd place. Timber Ridge Elvis. He must be singing the blues out there with. Says Gray and Davis. I don't know the handler's name.
There's Kenny. There's Kenny Gray in there.
Yeah, that is I guess you call that a yellow dog with white trim.
Yeah, I would say that.
Good looking dog.
Yeah, that looks like a mountain cur to me.
Yeah, yeah, good looking dog. So that was place. Congratulations to them. And then we got first place, Stone Cold Rip.
Boom.
With Brady. Does it say Foster?
Foster, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Good
that.
looking
That's
gentleman. Hey, that dog's
that
been
is
worked with.
Do what?
That dog's been worked with.
Oh yeah, on that bench. Yeah, that's a cur dog right there, man. He looks like a Brennel with some white toes and a little white blaze on his face.
Looks a lot like
Dark.
Spot.
Yeah, but he's
A little darker.
taller. He's lankier, a little bit longer legged, a little bit longer head. Look at his neck. You see his neck's just a tad longer than Spike's. Spike's a little tighter made.
Yep.
I would say Spike is probably more like Gunner than this dog.
Yep.
But he's colored up like this dog.
They did have a coon hunt. The placements was first place Stormy with Kenny Gray. That's the only picture I've got of the coon hunts. That's Stormy. I can't tell much about her. There's looks like
hey, Stormy and Big Mac could be litter mates.
They might be. Look similar.
Look at them.
They look very similar.
Similar color.
So there's Stormy. There's Big Mac. Pretty similar. But anyways, Stormy won first place. River with Robert Davis and Kenny Gray. Apparently, Kenny Gray owns every dog at this hunt. Coming second. And then you have Allie coming third with Daniel Gray. Apparently.
That's probably Kenny's son.
Maybe so. I didn't have a picture. And then Swimmer come in fourth. I didn't have a picture of second, third, and fourth. So congratulations to them at the OMCBA Coon Hunt.
Congratulations.
Also, run out of time on getting this USDC. Do you have the email pulled up of the USDC?
The email. You sent it to
text
me.
Message.
Text.
Yes.
Yeah. And I do have it in text message. Let's see here. Ground Floor Series in Owington, Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
This is the Ground Floor Series number 5. Your winner. Surprise, surprise. John Perkins with KO. That's knockout. Owners is Joey Poston and Mitch Beth.
So it looks like first place was $7,000.
Yeah,
$2,100 for the Calcutta split. $9,100 payday.
You got Edgman. What is that? Mitch Beth Edgman. What was?
Dude, I copied what they wrote.
Okay.
Mitch and Beth. Mitch and Beth. I don't. Maybe it's the husband wife. I don't know.
But anyway, $7,000 first place. $2,100 for the Calcutta. They split it, and that'd be a $9,100 payday. Second place.
Payday.
Do what?
That was a heck of a payday.
Oh yeah, for sure. Second place. Katie, owned by Mitch, Beth, Edgman, and Miller. They got $4,000 plus a $2,100 Calcutta split, and they got $6,100.
Wow. That's let's see here, $1,511 that Mitch Edgman or Beth whatever it is. That's $1,511 that day that they had to split or however they done it. It's pretty good for one day.
All right. 15,000.
I'm sorry, 15,000. What did I say? Yeah. 15,100.
Yeah. Third place, you have Image with Thomas Ashley Guthrie, $2,500 and the $2,100 Calcutta split for a total of $4,600. Man, they come in strong on that one. That's some good money.
Sure enough. So congratulations to them, top 3, winning that at the Ground Floor Series. That's big money, man.
Hey, you got the JPI coming up this weekend.
JPI, they're having a Calcutta on Wednesday. I saw that they're already wanting people to post the dogs that they're bringing to get ready for the Calcutta. I believe they start hunting off the early and late rounds on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. That is in Manchester, Tennessee. I believe it's March 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Man, I wish, dude, I wish you lived closer. And wish we couldn't do it Thursday morning, we had to work or whatever. But like Thursday afternoon, like as they're doing the play-by-plays or whatever, like do like a JPI companion, and like we could be all like sitting around the table, pounding a few ignites or whatever, shooting a breeze and then picking up on what's going on and just kind of filling in the gaps. Be like, ooh, I bet that dog left the tree. Or, I bet that dog treated a cat or whatever. And just conversate and just have a companion as you like. So like then somebody could be so they could listen to Joey or whatever, but then they could also be listening to us and talk a little trash and just have a good time and add to it as just as a companion podcast.
I do think that would be a lot of fun.
It would be fun.
I'm gonna be skiing down some slopes. Tips down. That's all I know. But I actually had a
snowboarding or skiing. What do you do?
I've only been once, and it was snowboarding. I don't know. I felt like I was a little too manly for skis, but now I might try them.
Yeah.
I just feel like everybody that looks cool skiing seems to be on a snowboard. I hate to say that. I mean, I'm sure that there's some men that look cool.
Oh, dude. Skis. When I carry my family, I'm snowboarding.
Yeah. I mean, I'm winter X gaming out there. They're going to think that, what's that orange-haired guy?
White. I look like Sean White.
Sean White. They're going to think I'm Sean White out there.
Yeah. Me too. I was like, it's Shane White.
You can wear a red wig?
Yeah.
That's funny. My buddy asked me the other day, they said, "Are you going to wear a helmet?" I ain't riding a motorcycle. I ain't riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, the JPI, man, it's going to be out. They're going to be hunting when this airs. Actually, probably going out on a cast because this comes out Thursday. Flip over. Watch Joey posting. He's going to have all the live events. It's going to be a great time. Should keep you up to date. I know while I'm skiing on the slope, I might be watching the JPI at the same time.
What a world. What a world we live in where you could be getting instant updates on your phone and snowboarding at the same time.
Realistically, probably while I'm on the, what do you call it? The trolley going up?
The lift. That's a ski lift.
Flip over there. I might put, great job from the ski lift. My kid will probably stick his tongue to the metal pole like they did on Dumb and Dumber. So, be interesting. But check out that JPI. It'll be posted on the USDC's Facebook page. Good luck to all the winners. I'm excited. I'm really excited about seeing whatever all the dogs go for on the Calcutta. So,
yeah, or are they going to video it?
I
think they do because I think you can call in and buy.
Yeah. I remember watching it last year on video.
Yeah, I think you can call in and buy.
So, and they had a couple of entries available this morning, which is Tuesday. Obviously, I didn't think about this. They'll be hunting during this episode, so probably won't be any open at that time. Actually, there might be. You can get somebody that had a late round entry, but they got in on their early round. You might still be able to pick one up when this airs.
Oh, dude, like you don't know. Like I tried to. So like whenever Wade found out he wasn't gonna be able to go, like I was trying to work some. So we were actually at the Squirrelmaster Classic, and Jeff called me. If I could have worked some stuff around my schedule, man, I'd love to go. And I I've got 3 dogs to choose from.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You talking about Megatron, Romeo, or Messiah?
Messiah. Yeah.
That's a staple.
Dude, I just couldn't make it line up and work out with
Money Mo.
Yeah, well, with my wife and everything. So like next week is spring break. I think we're gonna go somewhere. I couldn't.
Ours is this week.
I couldn't take that much work off. So
I get it. Ours is this week, so that's the reason we're going snow skiing. Also, upcoming hunt, Battle of the Breeds, NKC hunt in Hazen, Arkansas.
Yeah, and it starts Friday, and I want to go to it, but my hands are tied.
NKC, I believe it can be any sort of trend cur, or
it just has to be registered with the NKC. It can be single registered that day, but it has to be.
So the thing that throws me off is it says Battle of the Breed. So is it only curs and feist, or can they have walkers too?
I don't think they can have hounds because NKC, cur and feist. I think it's probably just a great name.
Yeah,
like it's a real catchy name. So that's
it sounds good. Sounds great, actually.
Dude, did you see the boards, the cornhole boards, the bago boards that they're doing for that?
I didn't.
For the trophy, they're giving all kinds of shit away, man. It's like dog boxes and I think they're raffling off some 22s. Dude, they're giving away Garmins and dog boxes and the bago boards.
He's making moves like
dude. They're giving away. Well, it's not the NKC doing it. It's Dwayne Milton that's putting it on.
Let's say I'm done with NSD and the UMCA. We're having NKC.
The bago boards. It says Battle of the Breeds. It's got I think it's got 2 hounds treeing on it. But anyway, it's got 2 dogs treeing.
There's a hole. I mean, there's a hole, so it kind of looks like shit.
Yeah. It ain't slick, but
there's some corn in that hole.
They're super pimp.
That's sweet.
The first person, you come in here. The first person I seen do that was Tyler Ashbury. He had some boards made. That's my squirrel slayer right here. What are you doing, buddy?
That's a baseball player?
That is the baseball player. Get your hand out of your mouth. Huh? He's coming up here to breastfeed.
Oh, I heard that. Like he's sucking on a plastic now.
He is. Get your thumb out of your mouth. Oh, you're scratching your face. Look at that camera.
No.
Tell him who your favorite dog is.
No.
Gunner.
No, Mama, I don't know.
He can't hear because he didn't get no headphones.
Yeah. Well, I think we've actually covered everything. Does he have any good quotes for the end?
You got any good quotes?
What is that?
Like there's something to say that everybody remembers?
No.
No, you don't?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, like trust your heart
and
your dog. No. That's words I should listen to.
I've got one that I get told. Mike Rush tells me, just call your dog. When your dog says a tree, tree it. Mike Rush comes up to me and gives me inspirational quotes all the time.
Oh, dude, he's like the stoic handler. You know, he's got ice water running through his veins. A lot of Zen. Not Zen. It's not the stuff that that you put in your lip, but Zen. Hey, quit hitting the table, boy.
I'm getting off.
Oh, you getting off? All right, peace out.
You are.
He's like super cool, calm and collected, got ice water in his veins, and very, very stoic.
Yeah. So take it from me. If your dog says tree, tree. If he leaves, it's on him.
That's right. Yeah,
or her.
That's right.
So
all right. Them, her.
Is that all the pronouns? Him, them, she, we, it?
Them, her, him.
So
yeah.
Y'all check us out. Plussed Up Podcast. Like, subscribe. Tell your mamas and your aunts, uncles, everybody else. We'll take guys and gals, he's, she's, and thems. Till next time.
That's right. We don't discriminate. Peace out. We'll see you later.